education and raising up the next generation is significant.
When I look for schools, the first thing I look for is that it's going to be a place that is going to be safe. It's going to be a place that can be called a home for my child, that is a home away from home.
By Dalat being here, I literally know hundreds of families whose lives have been completely impacted.
One of the things I love about Dalat is there's a lovely openness, and it's a very safe environment in many, many ways.
There's this thing that makes us all want to stay here and just be with each other and just hang out. It's just been a really good place for all of us to come and just interact with a lot of people. It's where my dad, all of his friends are, it's where all my mom's friends are, and all of my friends too. It's kind of like home.
I really like it because it's like an old school, so some of the buildings are like from a long time ago, like war times, and it's kind of like not exactly living in the past, but seeing the past and adding in like things from the present. So like we've got a computer lab in a really old building.
The most students from this country is America. Second, I guess, would be Malaysia. It's good that we can mix together and play along and feel like countries being together.
Being able to share that second family in the dorms is something that I really love doing, because in the dorms we have this bond of all these students from different cultures come together and we live together in this dorm. Being able to do that and share time together outside of our normal family is actually a great experience.
I think the key to education is relationships. What happens in the classroom, what makes it special, what makes Dalat different is the teachers and our staff, because they do care. They love these kids and they're here for these kids, and it makes for an environment where learning can thrive because of that relationship.
It was just like that little butterfly that was just happy staying stuck in that cocoon. But for some reason, when he came to Dalat on the first day of school, he just broke forth and I saw his wings and I saw him flying. And why a child can feel so at home, I can only say that it's the heart and soul of the people in there.
I think what makes Dalat unique is that all the teachers are on board for this high standard of excellence, and that they're all willing and ready to put time and effort into each individual student.
The things are hard that they teach, but they make it simple so we can understand step by step.
They allow us to feel free to talk to them about anything, whether it has to do with academics or whether it has to do with our social life or just things that happen at home.
They're very willing to help you. You know that they're interested in helping you succeed. You can come in whenever you need to and ask questions or get extra help about a topic that you're learning about. And a lot of them help not just academically, but through spiritual development as well.
I came to Dalat as a freshman in high school. My teachers just invested in me, believed in me. There were so many significant people who gave into me that I'm so thankful for.
Dalat has really high standards in academics, which is really nice. So when we try to get into colleges or universities when you graduate, we will be prepared for it.
By taking different classes and you realize, oh, I actually really do like this. I think I'm going to try and study this more, pursue this topic more.
I think a key value of Dalat that does make this place special is an environment where we encourage our students to engage in community life, to engage not just at Dalat, but in Penang.
Every year we have around 2 service projects. It helps us grow in character and see that we are not the only ones here. We are not the ones just living life. There are other people out there.
One of the things that inspires me about Dalat is when I walk around campus and I see our older students engaging in the lives of our younger students.
I think for the most part, it's really fun just to watch these kids interacting with the older, and when the high schoolers come and play with the elementary students or the middle school students, it's really cool to see the smile on their face. So leaving a legacy behind for these younger elementary students or middle school students is something that's extremely important.
We've got 3 children. 2 of them are at Dalat at the minute, and the next one will be joining next year.
Dalat is cutting edge. It is at the top and the best for schools around the world. And I want to see that continue, but even get better with better facilities, with more opportunities for space that we can move and get kids engaged.
We need to prepare the space that we have. We need to see how we can enlarge this space and prepare for next 10 to 30 years to come.
10 years from now, I want to see Dalat's facilities meeting the needs educationally, but I also want to see Dalat the same. I want to see the same community. I want to see parents after school, on campus, spending time with other parents and being around their children. And that, I think, would be a definite indication of success, because that means that we're still the community that we are today, but our campus is providing for the education that is needed 10, 15 years from now.